What's going on? Matt Moore here. I got my friend Noel Watry with me. We're talking about his book, The Game of Life in Poker, the lessons I learned on and off the felt. Right now, we're jumping into chapter 7, talking about a new lease on life, poker, and friendship. This is taking us right back to 2006.
Yeah.
Really deep into the casinos and bar scene, or the underground bar scene of poker. Because, it wasn't legal.
It really wasn't, and we were just getting to play more live poker, and we were actually pretty much playing wherever we possibly could.
Yeah, and I think that's a big thing for people reading this book, understanding what lengths we kind of had to go to play poker.
Mm-hmm.
That is just, we kind of took it for granted, I guess. And a lot of people grew up with card games,
right?
Maybe a cheap set or spades, but yeah, just having to look for these games or know somebody that got you in.
It was, and it's crazy to think now how there's internet forums, there's online chats, all that type of stuff. You could find anything anywhere, just at your fingertips. But back then, we weren't really on the internet, or it wasn't much of a thing for message boards or groups. So it was literally a matter of just talking to players at tournaments or getting someone's number. Hey, call me up and meet me here. Drive to this place. And
yeah,
I remember sometimes we drive up and be like, we're really going in here? We're really going to do this?
Yeah.
Oh, game's in the back. Like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah.
But that's just the thrill in itself. But then to actually be playing all over in the state of Wisconsin, it was a blast.
Definitely. So a couple of the bars, or the Skybox tournaments, and EWP. And just, do you want to dive into some of those tournaments? Because that was kind of us honing in on our craft, sharpening our skills, like getting used to it, coming into our own.
Definitely. That's really where we kind of learned how to play more live poker and actually try out some moves, maybe take what we read or watched on TV. And also it was a social setting, getting to chat with people, maybe have a few drinks. And like Matt said here, with the Skybox and then EWP, those were the two main leagues that we played in. Skybox was every Thursday night, 6, 7 o'clock, whatever it was, people getting off work. We'd go, a lot of people at that one.
Yeah.
It would fill up.
Yeah.
70, 80, 100 players sometimes you'd have.
That was fun.
So that was kind of fun. But then you also kind of took a lot of bad beats.
Yeah.
A lot of players, some would just get drunk and mess around and get lucky on you, and as the two serious players, we didn't take it the best.
No, like really trying to learn,
right?
Play poker and like you said, use these skills that we learned from the books that we read or what we picked up from the magazines from that day, and trying to play a hand.
And because we were taking it serious, we played to win, we played to make money.
Yeah,
we just loved to play. So then there was also the EWP, which was every Friday night then as well. So on Friday nights we'd play. That one was a little more serious of a crowd. Players that actually were into the game, and some you could kind of discuss strategies with on and off the felt, actually. No pun intended. But really, just those two leagues, just checking over my notes real quick here. I want to touch on how much during that time it meant to me to get that escape from the other decisions I was making in life. And how I just so much looked forward to Thursday nights, Friday nights, and just what they meant to just be hanging out with Matt, away from making poor decisions off the felt, and then making great decisions on the felt in terms of the poker playing. And I just love to play live poker, so as long as we could play, I was in a happy and good spot. So that's really what Chapter 7 kind of touches on, how we just kind of hit that groove into the live poker scene, and wherever there was a game going on, we were there, we were playing, we were in all these tournaments, in all these leagues. And then moving forward, you'll just hear more about Skybox, just keep that one in mind, and then the EWP. EWP stands for Eastern Wisconsin Poker.
There you go. And the lesson learned was that broadening your horizons can lead to greater and greener pastures.
There we go.
Have a good one.